Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm from New York State, upstate. For today's Q&A, we mainly cover the Yi Jin Jing, but also we actually cover everything you want to ask, including all the other courses. I I know there's most of the people that have attended my different courses. Yeah, maybe someone new, someone older, so they are all various. Yeah, which make it challenging. Yeah, make it challenging. First thing I want to mention about is that we have some change. Yeah, we have some change, which causes someone's confusion about my platform. Yeah, I have two platforms. One is my website, robertpeng.com. Another is my online course platform, which is Teachable. Yeah, Teachable is a public platform, but we put our almost all courses on there. We used to have our own one, but managing that is too difficult for me. Webmaster, he's in Seattle. Right? When any tiny little changes, I have to contact them. He's 3 hours behind. Yeah, so it's challenging. Teachable is a big platform. As long as it's not their system problems, I or my assistant can go and fix it ourselves for most of situations. Yeah, so that's why we're not 100% independent in terms of the courses, online courses. So let me share the screen so that you get more idea. Yeah, so can you see the screen here? So this for now is my website. Yeah, actually, my website is the best place you go to. Yeah, I go to. And then we have, see the offering here, this one, online daily energizer. This is the practice we do like twice a week for now. Yeah, twice a week for practice. I lead the live practice. Yeah, I lead live practice. If you join now, see if you subscribe, okay, you subscribe on this website. Then later you go to account. Yeah, you go to account, then to attend my daily energizer for all the practices. You just go there. We have the links. We have the archive. We have some other additional materials. So that's one, for online. Then the other one is the Teachable. Yeah, the Teachable. Say, for example, this is Teachable course. So all my online courses, Yi Jin Jing, Seasonal Empowerment, and Succeeding Sound, all this are on the Teachable. Yeah. So don't get confused. I do get some emails. They say, oh, I have they try to use the Teachable account to get into the robertpeng.com account. Then they can't. Yeah, there's two different accounts. All right. So that's one thing I want to make clear. Don't get confused. Teachable and Robert Peng. Yes, two accounts, two platforms. Another thing is about online courses. Yeah, online courses. And we used to have just, I don't know how to call it, maybe group fashion or time-frame online courses, mainly the Yi Jin Jing, or we have upgrade yourself. We start all the same time for 3 months, we finish, then done, right? Then done. And for all these years, I find it's a bit missing something. One is that they want to come and they have to wait for another few months. So we make Yi Jin Jing and some other courses for on demand, meaning you can attend at any time, but we still keep the group fashion. Like the coming now next Saturday, November 16th, we're going to have Yi Jin Jing start with the group fashion for 14 weeks. Yeah, 14 weeks. Then how to deal with the registrations, login. Yeah. Before, when we do the group fashion, like we'll start in the same day. Then after we finish 14 weeks, we say you can keep it for access for 1 year. And also you can have download for most of the following practices. But actually we kept it, although we say name it. Then the problem is that if you have attended 5 times of Yi Jin Jing, then when you go to your account, they listed all there. Very confusing. Yeah, very confusing. So in order to make it simple, yeah, let me share this screen again. Make it simple for both me and the students. So we just have two. One is on demand, say for example, Yi Jin Jing, for example, one is on demand. Another is time fashion, like the next one is November to 25. That's next weekend. Yeah. In the middle one, that's the one we finished already. Yeah. In February. Yeah, we finished in May already. So yeah, just take this 3 for example. If you have attended on demand and you want to come here for next week, you're treated as repeat student. You pay $78, yeah, for repeat students. Then if you have done this one, or 10 years ago you've done Yi Jin Jing, you still pay $78 for this repeat price. But anyone who has done before, including February or any Yi Jin Jing online, we give you free access on demand. All right. So someone is already registered, we manage for you, but someone is missing, someone may miss the email, then they don't get links. So if you are sure that you have done Yi Jin Jing before, I have nothing for on demand yet, send us email, give you a certificate or registration to show, yeah, to demonstrate you have done pro courses before. We'll give you the free link for on demand. In other words, on demand, once you get on it, that is permanent. Yeah. So later, like in February, this one, I think in a few days, I'm going to delete it permanently. So it's always the present one, on demand one. So if you haven't done on demand, your new one, you did this one here. When we finish here, the November one, like February next year, when we finish, when we keep it for 2 weeks, then we'll manually to register you on demand for free. Then we're going to delete the February ones. Yeah, maybe it's too confusing. Make it brief, interesting. And if you attended on demand, then you are repeat students to do any group fashion. If you do the group fashion for the first time, when you finish, I put you on demand for free. In other words, no matter on demand or group fashion, you pay one time full price, then all other time you want to attend for the group practice, you just paid repeat price, $78. All right. The same situation to all the other courses. Yeah, to all the other courses, if we do have it in the future, like say, for example, we have on-demand course for 6 healing sound. We have Master Key on demand. We have Garden Chi on demand. Yeah, this is on demand. Maybe someday I say, I want to do Garden Chi Qigong on site or group one. Then we have the repeat price. Maybe not the same as 78, but this repeat price meaning it's very, very big discount. Yeah, so it's for you to join the group. Yeah, it's just a bit management fee. All right. I hope that's clear for a lot of people. Yeah, on demand and group. And also we may have live one too. Yeah, maybe live one. Okay, that's about the course management. Another is now we begin to deal with some question now. Yeah, specific questions about the practice. Yeah. One, I got email to say, can you please review the benefits of Xi breathing? Yeah. Xi breathing XI breathing, how to get the most out of the practice is that I always practice it after Yi Jin Jing and find it strengthening at all levels, but maybe it has benefits on its own. That's true, yeah. Xi breathing, for someone who have never done it, just give you a brief introduction, yeah. It's breathing that goes this way to activate all internal organs. Then you hold your breath after you exhale. This is very special because when you exhale, that's normal way that you inhale, right? Yeah. But because you do this strong, that is awakening all your internal organs energy, your every cell's energy, then the energy inside of you can supply enough of the energy for you to hold your breath. Normally you go, right? You tighten. Then, that's when you're going to dive, right? You never do this. You hold your breath, right? Then they say you're stupid, right? How can you do that? But this sheep breathing is opposite. It's doing this way. The purpose is that when you activate it, then when you exhale out, you're not using oxygen, you're just bringing just now, you're using your internal energy, which in some way, in some Buddhist teaching, including Taoist teaching, we consider our human body as like a mini universe, meaning you have potentials to be a Buddha, you can potentials to be a like immortal Taoist. But the problem is that we don't have access. So this is one of the access to bring our ourselves dive into this mini universal oceans of energy. Yeah. So they are awakening then to sustain you. Then when you think about your organs, think about your lungs at that moment, the energy goes to the lung, benefit the lung. Yeah. That's what Xi breathing is doing for. And the question asked is that because for this 14 weeks of Yi Jin Jing course, I arranged strategically for every week to work on one of the organs. Like the first week is general, then the second week is cycle one. Cycle one movement for Yi Jin Jing is to empower our lungs. Then afterwards we do Xi breathing. Then you bring awareness to your lung to empower your lung capacity, not just physically, but also emotionally, because emotions, lung holds sadness easily. Yeah. So how can you transform the sadness to be something energy positive? Sadness, yeah, when you positively transform it, then there can be a kindness. Yeah, the kindness. So we have meditations to transform this. So for the whole week, then the next week we do stretching tendon side, then you begin to empower your large intestine. Yeah, large intestine is holding some irritations. Yeah, irritations. And then how to get rid of that irritations, constipations. Yeah. So all this for 14 weeks, we work on one organ as one theme, both physically and mentally and emotionally for 14 weeks every week. Actually 12 weeks. First week and last week is beginning conclusion. So we say 12 main organs. They are the big reservoir of the energy, holding physical functions, holding emotions, including spiritualities. So every week we focus on 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just go one by one. Yeah, one by one. It's really powerful and actually quite special journey. Quite special journey. Yeah, I had a lot of feedback. One very encouraging feedback for everyone we have never done before is that a lot of them they say, well, I'm sort of the person who doesn't do well to keep doing something. Yeah, he said it's strange to me. I attend the Yi Jin Jing. This 14 weeks it goes so easy for me to follow because I structure it. Saturday is the teaching day. Saturday teaching day. Then the teaching video is released on Friday, normally Friday night. It's pre-made, yeah. Very professional editing. Then you watch it Yeah, it depends on different weeks. Some weeks, like the first week is longest. We have about 60, 80 minutes. But some week, only 20 minutes. That's the Saturday, teaching day. So after Saturday, then a Sunday to next Friday, yeah, whatever. So we have structured half an hour practice, 15 minutes for you practice what you learned on Saturday. 15 minutes is the Xi breathing. So they're both working from movement with the yang part and meditation, the yin part and breathing to hold an yin-yang balance for your practice. So every day, try to commit at least half an hour. Then it's it's amazing journey. Yeah, amazing journey for you to really like cultivate your own qi to make your own energies more accessible to serve you, upgrade yourself better. Yeah. So that's how the structure is. And you don't have to struggling remember that because it's all just following me. They're all the videotaped. But every day you follow me the practice week by week. Yeah, week by week. Then during this time, I'm going to have like every now and then we're going to have Q&A. Yeah. So maybe after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we see, then we have Q&A like this. Yeah. More targeted at your practices. Yeah. Then the Xi breathing, we come to this question again. The Xi breathing is after the movement of Yi Jin Jing practice. It's also an independent practice. You can do it alone. Someone said, I really love the Xi breathing. Can I do double 15 minutes? Yeah. Can I do it alone? Not necessary following the movement. The answer is yes. Yeah, you can do as much as you like. Yeah. Some people, they get more familiar than they want to do long, large intestine, not week by week. They want to do one day for 1 hour, do 4 organs. By all means, they're fine. Yeah. Okay, so that's one question I want to cover. Yeah. Another is still about Yi Jin Jing. If 1 week exercise is over, should I just practice and focus on the next exercise? Meaning, if I practice like the first week, the second week is long, right? Then on the third week is large intestine. Her question is that, should I still practicing long when I'm practicing large intestine? My answer is no, you don't need it. Yeah. At least for this journey, when this week we're doing long, you focus on long. Next week, large intestine, focus on large intestine. The next week is stomach, then spleen, then heart. Every week, yeah. You don't want to juggling, yeah. Follow my path, yeah. Follow my path. Even if someone, they may miss 1 week. So this week you have something emergency, you missed the week of stomach, right? Then after the stomach is spleen, the theme of the spleen, yeah, theme of the spleen. Then the question, should I finish stomach first, then catch up with spleen? The answer is that you don't have to. Just follow what all the team are doing now. Because you can access the material all the time, right? If you do have enough time, I say, I want to make up what I have missed, you can do it. If you don't have time now, don't even bother. You keep going until all the way to the end. Then after 3 months, yeah, I always have a conclusion. 3 months, 100 days, 14 weeks, whatever, for this journey, when we finish, that is just the beginning of your journey. Yeah, for this mini journey here is like progressive, but when we finish all 14 weeks, that is the beginning of your lifetime practice. You have way more of the days to pull back. That's why I arranged on demand for you. Yeah, on demand, you can access on demand permanently. The on demand one, you don't have time press. Yeah. Say, for example, for this November one, we finish on February next year. We finish just like I mentioned. Then you will be, if you are on demand already, this is no problem. Yeah. If you're not, then you're going to be able to transfer your registration on demand, which you can access permanently. Yeah. Then we're going to close this one. Otherwise, we have long list. Yeah, it's very confusing. So in other words, you have attended this one, then you have the ability, you have the right to have on demand that you can access permanently as long as our site is available, right? Yeah, as long as they keep teaching. So you can just like practice over there, arrange your time. I'll tell you how to arrange it when we finish the whole journey, how to arrange it wisely with your time, okay? So I think that's the question. Yeah, this question we answered, yeah. And another question is about the master key. Yeah, the master key is my book, right? We have the full name is the Master Key Qigong Secrets for Wisdom, Love, and Vitality. Yeah, vitality, and it's really beautiful. A series of practice. We have hologram palm empowerment for you, wisdom, love, vitality, upper dantian, middle dantian, lower dantian. We have sword finger meditations. Yeah, to train your healing power. Yeah, because sword finger is like a knife that can cut, divide some blockages. So she's asking, or he, yeah, asking, I like practicing very much your sword finger meditation. As I follow along your instructions, though, I am facing problems in holding my arms for those 12 minutes because we have one. For a lot of people, this is the fun part. That is the creative part. Yeah, creative part in the position. Should I hold them only as long as I feel comfortable, or should I work eagerly on extending the time? And meaning, should I force myself? The answer is that you don't have to, yeah, because that part is it's tailorable. You can do it for 2 minutes, you can do it for 3 minutes, you can do it 12 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes is on my video, yeah. And you can follow my video if you feel I just want to do 2 minutes, then you can close yourself, yeah. The other parts you may not be able to cut because we have steps, yeah. How to do the body breathing, how to do semi-body breathing, how to shoot the energy out, how to make energy cloud, how to steam the energy, yeah, to every tiny cell. This is step by step. Then following that is just holding this position in this, we say, chi field. That can be 1 minute, can be 12 minutes. Sometimes I get lost in my meditations holding this. It can be 2-3 hours. Yeah. So this part is flexible. Now, again, the answer is no problem. It can be flexible. All right. It can be flexible. So, yeah, I didn't see any questions. Maybe I missed it. Questions about the six healing sound or some other courses. Yeah. Well, basically, we are trying to make it more regular, maybe on a monthly basis or 2 weeks basis. We're still working on it to make Q&A, yeah, more regular, yeah. And we'll make it, yeah, just let you know, all right? So let's start with the questions with, with talking, all right? Don't write any question in chat yet. So let's start with Irene, right? Irene, unmute
Hi,
yourself, please.
Irini. Yes, Irini.
Yeah.
Hi, Robert. This is my husband, John, and my name is Irini. We live in Westchester, so we're easy accessible to coming to see you. I'd like to ask you, I have severe osteoporosis, and can this help my osteoporosis?
To answer this question first, I have to say specifically, and I cannot say definitely, like which specific person. Generally, Qigong, Yi Jin Jing, and 4 cycles with the Garden Qi is very strong in building up your bones and tendons and fascias. So for this part, generally, 100%, it helps. Yeah, great time. Okay.
And how long does that take?
Well, yeah, that's a very personal question. You may feel right away. Yeah, may feel takes a bit more time, but normally it won't be too long, like 2 years. Yeah, you see the result 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, normally it's good momentum. You not only have benefit, but you may notice something. Yeah. So but yeah, but it's hard for me to give you a very definite answer. Yeah, because it's very individual and uh, personal. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Now, next one, Lee, please. Unmute yourself.
Thank you, Robert. Two quick questions. I am starting the Yi Jin Jing class for the first time this coming Saturday, but I also go to the Thursday classes regularly, and we're doing Yi Jin Jing.
I see you.
And
I
so
know.
thank you. I'm just doing my best to kind of follow along. Is that okay? I mean, I know we'll go more in depth in the class, but
Oh, yeah, sure. Well,
okay.
actually, this question covers one little contents because we call it daily energizer. That is, of course, it's not that I daily need you. We need you 2 times a week. Tuesday at 10 o'clock, Thursday at 5 o'clock at night. Yeah, at night, East time. Yeah, East time. And so it doesn't matter whether you have learned practice before. I just like my teacher leading me. Yeah, just follow me. Someone learned before, you practice, get more. Yeah, someone is first time, you still follow because Qigong, the good thing about Qigong, have a lot of repetitions. And also I try to make it more easy for you to follow. And now we begin to also have divisions of contents. On Tuesday, we're more random about covers more globally. Yeah, I may need you to do 4 cycles. Yi Jin Jing, no, Yi Jin Jing was specific. Yeah, 4 cycles, four wheels, lotus meditation, yeah, hologram, all different exercises. We try to make it 1 hour. We have different practice. So we have group healing. Yeah, group healing. Then on Friday and on Thursday at 5 o'clock, at least for the next few months, we can commit with Yi Jin Jing practice. Of course, this Yi Jin Jing practice, I lead you for all 12 of them. Yeah, I think this question is that if the first time you do Yi Jin Jing, you may not have done the third or fourth year, and I'm leading it. Will it be okay? 100%, no problem. Actually, you'll review some secrets for the next few weeks. That's the only thing you may feel, whoa, this. Yeah. Maybe give you more expectations. But even if you don't do Yi Jin Jing before, you can follow it. Yeah, more or less, they give you some good taste, good benefits. Because Yi Jin Jing is so good at make yourself energy holding into one piece. Yeah, one piece. We think we're in one piece in the solid shape, but actually the energy is scattering everywhere. So they hold, changing your tendon and fascia. Tendon and fascia is like the strings, a ribbon, yeah, holding furniture together, right? Yeah. So when they are very strong and healthy, you are in one piece, not only physically, mentally, spiritually, you're more at home. Yeah. In Buddhism, they say you find your heart, mind, heart, more at home. Otherwise, it's floating somewhere. Yeah. Now, again, answer is no problem. Okay.
Second quick question. In doing 4 cycles, cycle 3 and cycle 4, are we using reverse abdominal breathing there? It feels like I'm
No,
not.
yeah.
No.
Reverse abdominal breathing, we only make it mostly in Yi Jin Jing. Yeah. The other is all natural. Abdominal breathing, okay. Chest breathing, they all, we call it natural breathing, but not reverse abdominal breathing for 4 cycles. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, next one, Barbara.
Oh, good morning. And I'm working with Yi Jin now, and I'm on about week 10, and I am finding it physically and emotionally so helpful. So thank you first. And my question is, in which organ do we find emotions like stress and anxiety?
Yeah, stress and anxiety, they can combine with different organs like heart meridian, yeah, or say heart organs, yeah, heart organs, liver, yeah, liver, stomach, they can all have the stress, yeah. It depends on what subtleties, and including lung, yeah. Lung, just I mentioned, is more the sadness. So when you have sadness, they collapse your lung, yeah. But they may, because they, according to 5 elements, they may have some influence on the next one. Yeah, like 肝、心、脾、肺、肾. Yeah, the kidney is the one that follows the lung. I mean, the circle of energy. So if your lung are weak, itself are weak, but also they may weak at helping the other. And next neighbor for the helping from lung is the kidneys. Yeah. So that is a little bit more complicated to understand, but basically like liver, yeah, liver, heart meridians is the one that you can focus more. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, next one, Nancy.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for this beautiful introduction. I'm probably speaking for more than one person here, but I've had hip replacements in both of my hips. So basically there's metal from the femur down toward the knee. And I'm wondering, which also means that I can't do certain movements that I used to be able to do because you don't want to hurt the implant. So I wonder if you could comment on that in terms of the Yi Jin Jing practices, and if you get to something that we know our doctors have said not to do, will you be giving us alternatives? Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's a very good question. Yeah, we do have someone who has limitations of the movement physically. One good general tip, yeah, one good general tip is any movement, any physical movement can be compensated with mental meditation. Yeah. So when we're doing the Yi Jin Jing, some part we have modification and to teach you how to do the modifications. Like say, for example, the hardest one for a lot of people is crouching tiger. You go here, then you go here all the way. It's quite demanding physically. So I say, instead of doing it on the floor, you can do the chairs. Yeah, so you can go this, put here, and doing the movement. So we do have some modifications, but still there are some, maybe it's a piece of cake for some people it's challenging. Like say, for example, for this one, I cannot raise my arm, right? I cannot raise my arm. So no matter which one specifically, if you feel physically it's challenging for you, try a bit effort, 15%, 20%. Then all the rest of the percentage compensate with your meditation. Say, for example, my standard is this way, right? Standard this way. I can only hold this much. You do it with your eyes closed, thinking your arms are here, although you're doing this. Still huge benefit. Yeah. I have quite a few students, they practice Qigong on wheelchair. Tremendous, powerful healing to them still. All right. So compensate with the meditation. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, next one, Anne, unmute yourself.
Yeah. I love doing Qi breathing. As soon as I wake up, I just sit up in bed and do Qi breathing. Should I get up and shake or something first? Or is it
breathing?
Qi breathing?
Yeah.
Qi breathing. I like doing it as soon as I wake up, but I was wondering, should I get up and shake or something first and then sit down and do it? Or is it okay just to sit up and do it?
Yes, you can. Yeah, no big deal. And, in Yi Jin Jing, I arranged after the movement.
Right.
But if you just do it on your own, you can do it anytime. Yeah, you can do it even lying down. Yeah, lying down, sitting down, standing, they're all flexible, and anytime is fine. And you can do it more times. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And one other question, when you don't like something, I'm arranging my year right now. And when I don't like something as much, because I have a lot of courses now, should I really kind of force myself to put in the things that I don't like doing as much, at least sometime during the year? Because I always gravitate towards the 4 golden wheels and the things I really love doing. But I'm trying to like force myself to put in the ones that I don't enjoy as much.
Well, I think I covered this always at the end, but since you mentioned, if you have learned more exercises, yeah, so there's a good wise way for you to arrange your time with primary practice and secondary practice. Yeah, primary practice, you can make it like your favorite one. You want to do it every single day, you make it primary practice. Some of you not so, I just have to use my willpower to do a little bit. You make it secondary. Yeah, maybe you can change secondary every single day. Like 4 golden wheel, you like 4 golden wheels, right? 4 golden wheels, my permanent primary for half a year. Every single day I do it. Then on Monday, I add primary, and then I add 4 cycles. Tuesday, I add Yi Jin Jing. Thursday, you can wrap around, but you always have a good, sweet chocolate candy all the time. Okay, and that's the sugar coat. Then you don't complain that you have something suffer. Yeah, then you still have. Yeah, it's true. You try something new. Something can be challenging. You don't want to be just like always in the comfortable zone. You try to push it a bit, but give it some reward, right? So you can arrange it this way. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, next one, Joanne.
Good morning, and it's Joan.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It looks like Joanne. I have 2 questions. A technical one, which is if I have an issue with user passwords, blah, 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 I change them around sometimes. And do I go to your email just to say I'm having a problem with accessing? Is that who I go to?
Yeah, well, this is always tricky, yeah, in some way, because it's not majority, because we have thousands of people, but like every week, 1 or 2 people, like you mentioned, have some issues. First, some people, they may have the computer a little bit older. Yeah, they are slower. That can be one issue. Another is the main thing is that no matter it's new or old, my new computer has the issue too. Nowadays, a lot of websites, they give or Google or whatever browser, they keep your record, which becomes to be like cache. Yeah, cache with CHE. So it's something they force yourself to go to that channel. So if you have the issues like you register, then they finally then send emails, you whatever the situation is, the number one thing is to clear the cache. Yeah. If you Google, also clear the history, the browser history. Cache is more deeper. Yeah. So you can search how to clear cache with different browser, Firefox, Safari, Chrome, Google, they have different ways of clear the cache. So you search them, they tell you how to do. So anytime we have registration issues, this is number one checklist. Yeah, because we cannot help. We cannot help. We give you everything, still cannot help. So because it's stuck in the computer. Yeah, of course, we do sometimes, platform like Teachable, they have some little gigs, bugs, and they can have, but they do it very quickly to solve it. But for us, self, clear the cache, clear the browsing feature, or even you change a new browser. Like if you're using Safari all the time, all of a sudden you find, my God, it just didn't work. Yeah, and clear the cache, normally it helps. Then maybe you change to browser that changes to Firefox. 99% works, including for myself. I like this one time I got confused. Like I have a code, right? A coupon code to go to the course, testing, yeah, $1 code. Then I begin to try to register with other standard, but it always leading me to $1 test, always leading to $1 test, no matter which one I click. And then I realized, because they remember this, they force you all to that page. Even if you click this one, they go to B1s. So clear the cache, number one, checklist.
Okay.
Then it can help a lot, right? Can help a lot. All right. Yeah.
The second question is, okay, so I've been doing Yi Jin Jing for a while. And at this point, my organs talk to each other and they talk to me a lot. And when you're doing the spleen, this sounds weird. My pancreas feels left out. Because you talk, it's about spleen and pancreas. And
Yeah.
and yet everything talks about this. I know this sounds silly, but is there something I can do? Because I feel like my organs really speak. And I have this reaction from my pancreas that says, okay, I'm feeling left out.
Well, I apologize for this because pancreas is more, we're trying to following the ways in the Western way to say that. In Chinese traditional medicine, we don't have pancreas, but actually in a lot of locations, functions, so nowadays they find they are the same thing in the most cases. So don't feel left out. They're the same thing. We call it spleen, and sometimes they put a bracket. We say pancreas. Yeah, meaning they are at least in one family. Yeah, one family. So when you take care of the spleen, you're taking care of the pancreas at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, they're not neglected.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Next one, Dr. Matt Lars, right? Lars Neil.
Yeah.
All
Hi,
right.
Robert. Yeah. First of all, thank you for this amazing transformation, this journey. It's actually, for all the others who want to start it, it's beyond comprehension what goes on into your whole system. It's amazing. I've been practicing Qigong for many years. I'm a medical doctor from Germany. I'm practicing acupuncture and functional medicine. And I'm practicing Qigong for 10 years or so. And this form of Yi Jin Jing, together with your breathing techniques, that's such a game changer. I mean, I felt always what happens during Qigong practices, but now it's like you feel energy the whole day, even after you stop practicing. It's incredible. It just flows, and it wants to flow and flow and flow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I cannot agree more. Yeah.
Yeah. It's addictive. One question. So I'm doing lab tests on patients, and if they lack energy, I'm testing for mitochondrial functions, you know, the powerhouses of the cells. Do you think that Yi Jin Jing, and especially the Qi breathing, has the potential to regrow and regenerate mitochondria for patients?
Well, I don't know so scientifically about that term. Actually, I think you're the one who sent the emails that we're asking about. Just now, I tried to neglect that part. I'm sorry you raised it again, but I did a bit of research, and I think should be no problem. Yeah, because the qi is everything. Yeah, the qi is everything. For us as human beings, is that because of the limitations, not physical, just is the limitation of vision that really limit our expansions of the capability. So when we have the ways of liberate our potential energies, we can really create the whole big universe. Yeah. That's why, you know, in my master's work, everybody's a gold mine, meaning we are rich. Yeah. And in Buddhism, they even say everybody is a Buddha, is a potential Buddha. You know, now when we say Buddha is like God, right? I can be a God. People don't believe it, but you can, yeah, because you have the potential to be a Buddha. So that's the charming about Buddhism. Yeah, I'm not a religion person, but I like the understanding because I practiced, I witnessed, I'm the one who experienced this. That is that they, uh, you're the God of yourself. Yeah, you can realize so many things that you're born with. That's your birth power. Yeah, with the birth power. So including what you mentioned, that kind of abilities, always say that kind of capabilities, for sure. Yeah, not you do acupuncture, so you for sure you know that the little boy or girl, yeah, when they're young, 5 years, 6 years, if they have their thumbs chopped off, if you have the right way, they can regrow. You can regrow in the traditional way. Yeah. Why? Because for them, their mind is not restriction. Anything happens, they just project this. Yeah. The charming about Qigong is this. That's why Qigong, we also call it longevity practice. Not just the longevity, it's really make you mental, your spirit young. What is young? You open your eyes with innocence, right? You open your eyes to welcome all 100% potentials. So when you believe it, and when you have the right way to track all this belief, that's when the miracle can happen. All right.
So that would include my other questions, that, for example, things like asthma or even infections in the gut, they can be cleared or healed with Qigong.
For sure, yeah, for sure. We have witnessed so many so-called fatal disease or disease impossible to reverse, and it's cured. Yeah. Then when it's cured, then then the doctor said, yeah, maybe we get the wrong diagnosis. That's the only thing they can explain, right? Because how can it possible? There's no trace at all. But if you can have reshaped things, there's no mark from before, then they say, well, you're healed, or you don't have this disease at all, right? Yeah. So in our energetic mind, there's no concept of disease. That's why, like I mentioned, I try not to mention that, although I did some research, because very simple, very direct, picturestic. You have blockages, you have problems. We clear the blockages, then the problem disappeared. Yeah. So any blockages is the cause of the disease. Any clearance of the blockages is the healing. Yeah. So for us to do the practice, one is we bring the light. That's why we call it elixir light Qigong by practice. It's called Danming Qigong in Chinese, meaning elixir light Qigong. We bring the light through meditations to light up all the channels. Nowadays, now we know, oh, it's laser, right? All these fibers, it's the light that goes through all that darkness. Of course, it's so refined, but where you have light, you clear, you shine, you make blockages disappear. That also happens every time when we're doing the group healing. Yeah, group healing, you become to be the source of light. You tell yourself, yeah, like confidently, I am the light. Light is me. Yeah, I like to say, I mean, Qi is in me. At that time, we're in a deep meditation of healing. It's not just Qi, you're the light itself. No shadows. Then when you have this concept going to layers and layers of your cells, of the particles, then you really like from inside out transformed. Then the list cannot be stopped. You list 2 or 3 things, I can list another 20,000 things that is possible. considering impossible for nowadays. Yeah.
So there are no limitations in healing. So even like with, for example, vertebral disc prolapse, things like that.
Yeah.
That can be. Wow.
They all can be possible. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next one. Adela. Yeah. Unmute yourself.
Hello, Robert. Your enthusiasm and your light is contagious and healing. I've been doing your basic Qigong program you taught on the shift for a while now, and this is taking it further for me, but just being in your presence is so helpful to the heart. My question is about something unrelated to Qigong. It's like the computer stuff for me is really difficult. So when we have a Saturday session, you will send us a link that we can click on, right? I mean, it's
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
Let me
I
tell you. Yeah. Okay. Since you raised this practical question, let me come here again.
Please.
All right. So here, well, say for example, this is you register. If you register this, right? You register Yi Jin Jing on demand.
Yes.
Say for example, yeah, you click on Yi Jin Jing on demand. All right. See, you log in. Can you see here?
Okay.
You log in, put your email address, log in, then you put your password. Now, Teachable, they make it simpler. You don't have to remember password, which is good, but some people, they didn't get it. So like I have password, but they don't need your password again. So they send you email temporary password. So I go here, I go to my, so they send me one. So I just put the code or say password. See, when you log in the course, you'll be like this. Yeah. Then we have week 1. See, week 2. I don't have to send you the link. You just go to week 1. Then since we haven't started yet, so week 1, see, this is the video. So you always go to here. All right.
Okay, and this is your website. So we go into your website to find
Yeah, it's
out.
the Teachable. Like it's the Teachable platform. Yeah.
How do we reach Teachable platform? How do we get there?
Yeah, it's Robert Peng. See, it's Robert Peng, Qigong teachable.com. So in other words, you go to the course register page, then you can log in. You get all the materials. Meanwhile, I do send newsletters every like Friday. You'll get notifications. And in that notification letter, you have the link to go to this page.
Aha, good.
You do.
That's good.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, next one is Craig, right? Craig. Praise it.
All right.
Okay.
Robert, I figured it out this year. So I did the Yi Jin Jing last year, and thank you so much. It was a really profound experience. And I was really curious. And there's sort of 2 parts. The first was you had us watch the video about Bodhidharma, which is very, very helpful with the Zen abbots I work here in Sonoma County with, as far as explaining the foundational teaching of the Yi Jin Jing to the Shaolin. And they weren't familiar with that was the origin, the foundation of their tradition. It had been lost. So part 2 is when Xiao Yao taught you, what was his commentary on it? Because I'm a big fan of you and Xiao Yao. So.
Well, he didn't say any direct comment, but he demonstrated big things, more than 100%, like 100 comments on that. You know, when he's in my story, I mentioned that he can change his face. He's like, look at me. Then his different person looks like different person. Then he can dislocate his wrist. He to go, boom, all of a sudden, it's no bones here. Yeah, and he said, this is physical aiming. This is the physical achievement from Yi Jin Jing. Yeah, because the translation of Yi Jin Jing is changing tendon and fascia. Actually, sinew, they call it sinew, but actually there's more connective tissues that hold the body together. But a lot of parts, say for example, we cannot, for some people they can, but most people, you cannot move your ears, right? Some people can move a little bit, yeah. You cannot move your heart, yeah. You cannot dislocate yourself. But when they practice more advanced there, they can shape their face by mentally, like put different attentions on their face, then they can change the face. Like facelift. What does facelift mean? Yeah, they put a little here, then the stress here a bit different, here a bit different, then they reshape your face. Yeah, so they can reshape the whole body. They can go to a cave, then coming out with appearing like a huge rat. Yeah, so all this. So that's something he showed me many times. Yeah, like in my story in the Master Key, he put his arms for 3 years old boy, little vest, put it. He cannot even go through here, but he changed a little bit. Then he can, here is like getting smaller. Then he can put it all the way. Then he can button it. Then he looks like a very strange person. Just this are big, this are small, then here is big again. Yeah. And so I just share a little bit anecdotes about the amazing.
Yeah. Started the ecstasy Qigong with discs with you, and then the 4 golden wheels in the Masters series about 15 years ago. And the Qigong has been my daily routine. And when in doing the Yi Jin Jing, what I noticed was quickly where I thought, and I'd been through acupuncture school, where I'd watch channels and collaterals moving chi. It was, now I realized that it was actually super highways. My fascia is where the chi moved more so than the channels. And so that was a very big difference going from country roads to freeways with the chi movement. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, very good. Excellent anatomy about this. Yeah, because that is what a lot of modern scientists are trying to research now. The fascia, before we think the fascia is fascia, it's connective tissue. Now actually begin to realize, my God, it's not just something physical, but also it's the network of communications of the whole body. That's why they call it the colon or large intestine is the second brain. What does it mean? They can think. It's not they think like brain. It's because they are so connected with the other parts of the body, they can make decisions before they get feedback from the brain. Yeah, they know which one they need to go out as the to the toilets, which one is supposed to stay. They don't have to get all the instructions from brain. A lot of neurosurgeons understanding. No, they have their own ways of working together. Through what? Through Jing, through Mo, we say fascia. Yeah, the fascia. So they call it, the fascia is not just like elastic. They call it the waterway. Well, imagine Venice. Yeah, Venice. If you live in Venice, all the road are the waterways. Yeah, waterway. All body are the waterways. So the whole body is like Venice. Yeah, different islands, different land, but all are connected through the fascias, which they are the ones that transport your energy. You're right. Then there's more than just the meridian. We say 12 meridians. They are adding up as freeways to reach to every part of the body. It's one piece, especially. You're right. The Yi Jin Jing are reaching to this way tremendously. Yeah.
And I find it very helpful to remember to do what you teach in those other trainings about opening all the pores, because opening all the pores, we can pull in the water or the heat or the moon or the sun, and then send it through the fascia. So the Yi Jin Jing really took me to a completely new level. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good to share. Thank you for sharing this. Yeah, thank you. All right, next one. V Baker. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Unmute yourself. You there?
Hi.
Yeah.
I am Vibeke from Denmark.
Vibeke. Okay.
Yeah, and I have tried Yi Jin Jing before, but it's a couple of years since. So now I feel it's time to do it again. And when I did it last time, I felt the strength, and that's what I remember.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Any questions? Is there any? Do you have any?
Well, I had a question, but it was answered just before, because I want to strengthen my bones and my fascia. So I think I'm the right place now.
Wonderful. Welcome back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Now, next one, Joanne. Unmute yourself. Joanne.
I think she's got her hand up.
Okay.
So that was Joan. She already
Joan.
asked you a question.
Okay.
She never raised.
Okay. Then we go to next one. So we finished. Unmute yourself also, because it's confusing for me to see who has done or not. Okay. Next one is teens, right? Tines. Tines. Or let's see, Amelia.
Yes, hello. This is Armel from Paris, France. A friend of mine introduced me to your practice, and so I'm happy to finally being able to do the course. I wanted to know, is it, when you do the course, is it just listening, or do you have like handouts or pictures so to help us understand the different systems? Or
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's what we show, in each one. Yeah, each one we each week. Let me show you here, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So here, okay, see the say, for example, we have, when you register, after you successfully registered, you get letter, and then you can get on here. We have welcome letter. All right. To tell you this is important, some practical things. Then we have the forum for you to discuss. Yeah, for you to discuss what happens, and between participants. We have some general troubleshooting. You have some like cache, just I mentioned. Yeah, technical things. Then here we have some Q&A from before. We collect some. Like today, I'm going to put it on here, right? Then, yeah, then look one, we have the greetings to tell the theme of this month, of this week. Yeah. And then we have the videos of teaching. Then we have the videos to follow my teaching, like the practicing, half an hour. Yeah. And we have audio versions. Sometimes they don't have good connections. You want to review, you can just listen to that. Yeah. So I have all text. We have the videos. We have the following with me, just the practice every week going this way. Okay. Then we will, then when we go to the end of this, you have all the things to download on your computer, so you can follow the practice with me since you've done it. Yes, very elaborate ways for you to follow. There's no problem. Yeah, easy to follow.
Thank you very much. I've been looking forward to this.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So now let's. Okay, good. I think we covered all the questions. All right, covered all the questions. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for today. And well, let's just do some simple movement. Yeah. Now everybody stand up. Yeah, stand up for me, please. You know, one thing I like to do most, is we call it figure eight, because figure eight in infinity. So it's self-create. If you do one hand, it's easier. Just circle. Well, when you're circling, feel the qi. Then people say, how do I feel the qi? Especially first time. You know, one simple thing for you to feel the qi is pay attention to between your fingers. Like if you put your hands in the water, do you feel the water resistance in between your fingers? And the same, we put in the air, you feel the wind in between your fingers, right? Yeah. Just circle it. Yeah. Circle it. Now try to be a little bit more deeper. Try to feel the air between your hair. Try to feel the whole arms are penetrative. Feel the air. That is not air already yet, but try to feel the air in between, not just the finger, in between every cells moving. That is getting close to feel the qi, right? Good. Now with this sense of feeling the qi, try to move your hands in a figure eight pattern. So two circles, right? One circle and the other circle, figure eight. Be very mindful about the energy between your cells. And you can have the other hands join together, yeah, in its own ways of moving figure eight. How to make a huge figure eight in the sky. You know, sometimes you look in the sky, they have airplanes with long tails making the big heart. Now your hands are like that airplane making figure eight in the sky, that screen. Qigong, we call it moving meditation. So you are moving with the mind. Yeah, for this few minutes, actually in a very good deep level of meditation. Beautiful. Now, raise hands. Inhale, exhale. Lower hands through the central meridian. Yeah. Raise hand from the universe. Lower the hands, our central meridian. Inhale. Put your hands together. Exhale. I lower than 10. Nourish qi. I mean qi. Qi is in. 人在气中，气在人中。All right, very brief one. You can do it on your own. Sense the qi from outside to inside. Then your awareness of the qi are much more sharpened. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's have a look to everybody. Thank you for attending today. I'm making it recorded. I'm going to put on the website. Yeah, the homepage website. And you can watch it again or if someone else to watch it. Thank you. Let's talk to each other.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Mr. Peng.
Thank you. Thank you.
Robert.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. I'll see you again.
Bye.
Robert. Bye.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Bye.
So beautiful.
Bye.